All right, yes, hello, hello. Let's go ahead and so this is at MoBot say this is my second try by the way. At MoBot say embed and at MoBot edit embed. Go ahead and demonstration how this kind of works because it is a little bit complex to start out with, but it's as soon as you learn the formatting of how the command works, it's fairly straightforward, I think, hopefully at least. So let's go ahead and at MoBot embed help. It is less complex than it looks. So yeah, let's just start off real quick. So this is an embed, right? These are all editable. Like all these little, this picture, this picture, this picture, these field values, that author line, that footer, and this color are all editable within the command. There's a little bit more features that Discord does offer, but the command will only offer these features. So if you want to, you can read this real quick. It's a little bit. It looks complex, but it's just because there's a lot of things that there's a lot of potential to it. Um, let's just get right to it, I guess. Let's go ahead and try to create an embed with MoBot. We can go at MoBot, say embed, and then the first thing you need, the first thing you need, if you are going to have a color, you need to put the hex value, the color. Um, if not, you can just go to the new line. If you aren't going to have a color, every single attribute needs to be on a new line. Even if you do have a color, every single thing needs to be on a new line. It's just how it is, okay? All right, great. So let's just go ahead and say an embed. Let's go ahead and color it. We'll just have a color black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the black. So this little bar would be black. You can leave it blank if you want. You can put it all. I mean, you can put whatever you want, obviously, and it'll be any color you want. So we go say embed. Let's just go ahead and change this little top line. Let's go ahead and change this top line to be MoBot is awesome. Is kind of cool. Let's go ahead and put a footer for fun. So the top line format, like to specify what it is, it's you need to put 2 exclamation points on both sides, and that'll make sure MoBot knows that anything in between those two is the author line. Then for the footer, we can do I've got to change that. I need 2 hashtags, but it's hashtag, and then everything in between it is the text. So footer feet, sure, why not? So then if we were to create an embed right now, it'd be have a black bar on the left, and then it would have this as a top line, and then this as the footer. Awesome. Let's go ahead and add. Let's say we want to add a. Let's go ahead and add a little picture, sure, and then we'll add some field values. Let's go. So the edit command is pretty simple. We need the ID of the message. So copy ID. Yep. At MoBot. Edit embed, and then the picture, or not the picture, sorry, the message ID. And then let's say we want to change a color. We can do that if we want. We can go FFF, and that'll make it white. I think that's 6 Fs. Yep. And then we're not going to change the author line, so we're going to leave that. If you wanted to remove it, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that should remove it. Let's make sure. Awesome, that does. Let's go ahead and do MoBot. Sure, whatever. That'll put the thing back. That'll put the little top line back. Let's go ahead and put some field values. So to put a field name, first you don't have to have every attribute, right? You can just put field values. You can just put field names. You can put both if you wanted. You can do like it's really you can do whatever you want with it. So like if you were to do no field name, let's go test. I wonder if this will work. I'm not actually sure if this will work. So this should do test 1. This should do a blank field name, and then a field value, and then a field name, and then a field value. And then it should keep that footer feet as a footer because we haven't removed it or we haven't edited it. So awesome, that does work. So let's say, yeah, that's cool. That works. The only thing is that if you're going to edit these field names and field values, you have to do every single one. Like if you were to edit it, you would need to include all these because it's basically taking the text and replacing it. So you would need all of these in there again to make sure it kept it. We can do new lines if we wanted. We can put multiple gaps, get rid of that gap. Let's put a gap right here. We can do all that. Let's put a picture in real quick. So let's say there's a couple ways to do pictures. We'll just remove all this real quick. So if we want to do a thumbnail, right? The thumbnail formatting is the percent, and percent, right? And that's the thumbnail address. So it's a picture address, right? So if you want to add a thumbnail address, you can go percent, and then let's go ahead and get a picture ID. So we're gonna get this picture ID. So copy a link, or the picture link, and then that's a big old link, right? And then percent, and then it should include that thumbnail. There's another way to include a picture. You can do if you want to remove a picture, it's percent, and that'll get rid of the thing. If we wanted to include a picture, I think, yeah, let's just do sure, that'll work. And I can't do a PSD. I forgot that. Yep, can't do that. Let's just do sure. So this should include that as a thumbnail. Perfect. But you need to let first. You can only do one picture per edit, and you need to let the command know that you're doing thumbnail. So if we wanted to do, let's say we wanted to do the author icon, like this little picture up here, the author icon. That's just what it's called. Then $signs, and that should update that to that. And then again, if you want to remove, you can just do. Well, I guess you can't. Well, you can go edit this one. I can see I can't get rid of this picture, so I can't really edit that and then just remove it. We could do boom, 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 and then that'll remove that picture. And then if you wanted to like make this, if you wanted to do the big picture, you could do. What's the big picture? Embed picture is and. It's like that's this big picture. You can just do and that'll put the big picture in there. If you want, I mean that's simple as that. Feel free to rewind and rewatch it. That was kind of fast, but I needed to get this out, and hopefully that all works. It's in beta right now, so feel free to break it. If it does break, use the @MoBot bug issue shitbot, and then that will let me know that there's a problem. Feel free to include a screenshot as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.